𝗨𝙧𝙬𝙚
Hello again everyone. I am your Ate Aya and today I will be showing you another fun and mind-blowing experiment that you can do at home. So, in today's experiment, we will be extracting the DNA of a fruit, specifically a banana. But before I could show you how, let me get ready first. Okay, now that I'm ready, let's go! The materials that we will be needing for today are sliced bananas, a sealable plastic bag, 2 clear glasses, water, dish soap, salt, ice cold isopropyl alcohol, paper towels, a small metal kitchen sieve, measuring spoons, and a measuring cup. Now that we know the materials, let's start the experiment. First, we'll put the sliced bananas into the sealable plastic bag, then mash it up until it becomes smooth. In this process, we are mechanically breaking down the bananas. After, let's set it aside. Now, we will be making the extraction solution. Get 1 clear glass and put about 1/2 cup of water. Next, we will be adding 2 tablespoons of dish soap and 1 teaspoon of salt. Let's mix it well. We now have our extraction solution. Get the bag with the bananas and add half of the extraction solution. After, we will be squishing the bag to make sure that some of the DNA is released into the solution. In this process, we are chemically breaking down the cell walls of the bananas. Do this for a minute, and if you have time, you can let the mixture sit for about 10 minutes so that even more DNA is released. While waiting for 10 minutes to pass, let me explain what the dish soap, salt, and alcohol can do. The dish soap helps break down the cell membranes and release the DNA of the banana. The salt helps bring the DNA together. Lastly, the alcohol helps the DNA precipitate and come out of the solution so that we can collect it. Now that 10 minutes have passed, let's get the small kitchen sieve and line it with paper towels. Ideally, we will be using coffee filters, but since I currently do not have those, we will be using paper towels. After doing so, let's place this sieve on top of another glass. Pour the contents of the bag into the sieve. Let's wait until the liquid drains through. Now that the liquid has drained through, let's remove the sieve and pour about 2 to 3 tablespoons of the ice cold alcohol into the glass. Observe what happens. White strands which resemble cotton will start to appear. Those white strands are what we call the DNA of the banana. We must keep in mind though that this DNA is not pure. What is DNA, you ask? Let me introduce it to you. DNA stands for 𝙤𝙬𝙘𝙆nucleic acid. How big is it? Imagine the size of a cell. It's very small, isn't it? The DNA is way much smaller than a cell. Could you imagine? Now, why is it important? It is important since it contains the instructions needed for an organism to develop, survive, and reproduce. Now that we know how to extract the DNA of a banana, why won't you try it using other fruits? Just follow the exact same steps as we did and you should end up extracting the DNA of your chosen fruit. We have already reached the end of our experiment and I hope you learned something. If you ever plan on doing this experiment, Please make sure that there's someone guiding and guarding you because safety comes first and asking help from someone else is fine. This has been your Ate Aya and I hope that we meet again at our next Ask Parent. See you!
𝐴𝑆𝑘𝑝𝑒𝑟 𝐼�ＭENTS